I am this close to saying a really bad dad joke. Something about a crappy job. Welcome to the Super Pilot-ish, Jordan. Uh, I got someone in the comments already throwing me off. Hey, man. Yeah, so welcome to the Super Pilot-ish channel. My name is Graham Wilson, and today in my basement, I'm going to be talking about the top five, the Super Pilot-ish top five plumbing essentials. And why am I didn't think of this until just like I was hopping in the shower getting ready so I don't look all gross. And it was like, oh, hey, I got, and I just bought some drain cleaner yesterday and stuff because the drains were getting a little bit slow. So it's like, okay, plumbing it is. Number five. So let's start. One, two, three, four, five. We're going to start with a little bit of preventative measures here, preventative maintenance. Now, this is my own personal hair catcher. So you got this little guy bought this at Home Hardware. That's a Canadian company. And yeah, you go in the plumbing section there, you get one of these bad boys. And so this is for in your tub. If you got like a tub with a shower head, you put this in here and it catches all the hair that's going down the drain. So it just kind of gets all caught up there and you can scoop it out. Ooh. It's like everything in plumbing is like, ooh, until you make up your mind that you're just going to get filthy and disgusting and then you're okay. But yeah, it's like, ooh, okay. And there you go. So if you have longer hair like me or my girlfriend, like you can get a lot. And then when you get older too, like it's every time you take a shower, all your hair falls out. So you really need one of these things. So there's a hair catcher. So there's number one. Oh, I didn't even bring out the whiteboard for that. I forgot. I got too excited. There we go. See, hair catcher. Ah, right there. Okay. So that's number one. So preventative maintenance. I don't know. That'll cost you a couple bucks. And let's go for number two. Get another fine marker here. So number two. What would number two be? To be or not to be? Okay, here we go. We'll say drain. Uh-oh, running out of room. I'll squish it in. Just made it. Drain unclogger. Okay, so here we go. So that's if your little hair catcher doesn't work. Now you got a slow drain, just like I had. And but like even in your sink, your kitchen, well, you can get it in your kitchen sink. But I was thinking in the bathroom, you're brushing your teeth and stuff like that. It's like somehow the it I don't know, toothpaste and hair and whatever gets in there, and it gets a little bit slow. So as soon as it starts getting slow, that's when you get your drain unclogger in. Now, this is another one. I've been using this for years from Home Hardware again here in Canada. And, it's basically the same thing, Liquid Plumber. I've used all different kinds of these. I like this one the best. And I don't even know if it's available in the States, but, Liquid Plumber works okay, but I just find this one worked better. And yeah, so directions for use. So all you got to do is follow the directions on here, and it will require you to be patient and take a little bit of planning because you want it to sit in there, and all the little chemicals that are in there kind of eats up all the hair and whatever gross stuff is in there, and then I don't know. You're supposed to use like hot water, cold water, or something like that. What's it say here? No. To clear slow moving drains. Oh, it just says rinsing with water. So, okay. So, yeah. So we'll do, some say hot water, some say cold water. This says just rinse it with water. That's kind of what I thought. But let it sit. Like I even let it sit overnight. It works great. There's that. So your drain unclogger. Exciting so far, eh? Okay, well, I don't need a pen. I need a marker. Okay, so now here we go. Things are not working as planned. So yeah, that drain unclogger, that'll work on a kitchen sink too if it starts to get a little bit slow. And it just breaks down. Oh, that's another thing too. I have used in the past. You can get this really, it's really industrial strength. Um, hydrochloric acid, like massive like acid, and like they give you all these warnings: do not use in pipes, will react with metal pipes and stuff. I started using this stuff, and man, it was stinking, and like I was probably eating holes in the pipes, but well, then I moved. So I was like, oops, probably should have just got a snake or something like that, snaked it out. Oh well. Oops. All right. So that doesn't work. You got your drain unclogger still, or if it's like totally solid, like nothing's going down, then that drain unclogger stuff doesn't work. You will need some muscle. You will need a plunger. You will need a plunger. What type of plunger? I don't know. This is the one I got. It's pretty good. I like this design's pretty cool. Like because this part here will work for. I don't want to touch it because it's been in the toilet. I mean, I rinsed it off and everything after, but it's like you never know. So yeah, I use that on the kitchen, in the kitchen sink and stuff like that. And I'll tell you a little tip: if your kitchen sink is all clogged up and you got to get the plunger there. Here's one thing that a lot of people don't know. I will get whiteboard number 2 out. So if you got something, I guess it happens a lot in kitchen sinks because you're doing the dishes and you're trying to jam all the veggies down there because you don't want to throw it in the garbage or whatever. But I will draw a double sink. So this is the case of the double sink. Here is the double sink. There's the counter. Actually, it kind of looks like sunglasses or SpongeBob SquarePants or something in his teeth. I don't know. Okay, so there's your sinks there. I mean, you got you got a pipe coming down here. And I'll do this here. That's not working. So, yeah, here we go. And then you do some little thing like this. Wow, that is some totally that's some totally weird pipes, but that is the way some sinks work. So let's just say you got something stuck. Usually, this is the pee trap, as I call it. It catches all the peas that comes down into your sink, I guess. And if that's to keep all the bugs and stuff from coming back in, and all the sewage smell from coming back in. That's why that's there. So there's always water in that little part. And so this gets all clogged up and stuff. And then, so what can happen is if you're trying to plunge, okay, what am I talking about here? Oh, let's just say you got your plunger here. Okay. How's that for an awesome crooked plunger? So if you're trying to plunge, maybe the water's like kind of blocked up. You're trying to plunge this, but it's like all the pressure and everything is you're gonna scoot it down here, and all the air is gonna come back up there, or water or whatever. So if you put a plug in here and hold it with your hand, okay, we're gonna do some more awesome. There we go. That is someone's hand. There we go. There's my hand right there holding a plug in here. So there we go. So you hold it down here and you plunge over here. Actually, you kind of need 2 hands for the plunger. So you get a helper out to get their hands all gooey and gross and whatever. And yeah, so they hold that in, and all the force goes down here, and that'll get all your clog out of there. Okay, so if double sink, have someone hold a plug for you and get the one side. Okay, that is something that some people don't know about. And now you do know about it. And now I have to use more paper towels to clear off my whiteboards, as I do. Okay. All right, we'll take that off right away. It's getting a little dark. Eee. It's kind of like Etch-a-Sketches and stuff. They kind of wear out after a while. I think that was from the Goodwill or dollar store or something like that. I got it for free, so that's a good price. DH Pilot one gave me that one. Okay, so now we got our plunger. Maybe that's not working for whatever. One of the things that happens a lot if people have kids is kids think it's really cool to get their toys and like flush them down the toilet, because it is pretty cool. Like it just disappears, right? It's magic. So I flush toilets down the toilet all the time now that I'm an adult. I just like run around with scissors and stuff, eat cookies all day. No, you can't do that. Okay, number 4, what do we got here? Oh, so you're gonna get your, it's a long word. You're gonna get your adjustable wrench. We'll say adjustable wrench. Something that looks like this. Okay, now some people, they call that a crescent wrench. And this is, I will get to the importance of the crescent wrench later. Yeah, so this one here, I would say probably a 10-inch. Let's see if we can see that on there. It says 10-inch crescent wrench or adjustable wrench is what you call that. Now, some people will be cringing saying, oh, you got to use the proper size wrench and everything like that. But ideally, yeah, I mean, you don't, this is kind of like, you really do want to use the proper sized wrench and stuff. It keeps things from stripping. But that's let's just say you move out and you're in your first apartment and you're sleeping on a mattress on the floor and you got no money for food because you blew it all out of the bar on the weekend or something. And then so this guy here is like, I don't know how much it would cost, but yeah, 10-inch adjustable, it's kind of all in one. Or ideally, you use the right size, proper wrench, or something like that. But that'll work in a pinch. It's cheap. Throw it in the corner, throw it in your drawer, whatever, and you got it. So you might need that. So if your kid's like throwing a bunch of Ninky toys and flushing them down the toilet, you might have to take the toilet off the ground and actually go and look in the pipe and take things out by hand and stuff. So sometimes in the worst case scenario, you got to do that. So, oh, hey, Shecky, welcome. So you get that guy and you can use this to undo the the nuts and take the toilet off the toilet flange. You can do that, but now you got water, you got your water hooked up to there, right? How are you going to disconnect the water from there? Or a lot of times toilets, they're just like this. Like I've had to replace, because I had a brand new one put in, about 10 years ago. I had to replace the water line, and then I had to replace the handle that lifts up the little thingamajig and stuff. So like usually, if you got if you got like a toilet that's 10 years old, it's gonna start breaking on you and stuff. So okay, so the other thing you're gonna need here, okay, that's a bad looking 5. We have to look professional here. Here we go. Number 5. I see everybody existing in the chat. Very cool. Very cool. Okay. What do we got here? So I am gonna call this by the improper name. And this I'll talk about. This kind of has to do with the crescent wrench too. Now, everybody, they always say, oh yeah, just grab some channel locks. Channel locks is all one word. And I will show you what a channel lock is. I was just Googling this and I never knew. I just always called these things a channel lock. So this is depending on the size of the pipe you want to grab, you can make this big like that. I wonder if I could squish my mouth like this. I'm just looking at the camera. It looks kind of funny. So anyways, yeah, so you got that. And so you could hang on to a pretty good pipe like that or medium. But the reason you want these guys, I'll get back into the channel locks and when I Googled it. So the channel lock is actually it's a brand name, just like the crescent wrench or the channel lock. Those are like the company names. It's the Channel Lock Tool Company. And I just thought everyone says, yeah, give me the channel locks, give me the channel locks. The official name for these things, which I never knew until today, is a tongue and groove slip joint plier. Tongue and groove. Please pass me the tongue and groove slip joint pliers. Oh, here you go, sir. There we go. But yeah, channel locks is a little faster to say than a tongue and groove slip joint plier. So I guess that's the groove. And there's some kind of, I don't know, tongue and that's that's the groovy part of the groove, I guess. And yeah, so if you got your channel locks here like that, you want to disconnect your water. Okay, usually there'll be some sort of a nut that you'd use this guy for. And, you put it on there and you want to twist it off, but there might be a pipe coming out of the wall. But you don't want to just, if it's all seized up and you start reefing on it, like you could bust the pipe, and then because you're twisting the whole pipe. And I know I was really careful about this. Someone reminded me I disconnected my gas stove and reconnected it using this. I don't recommend doing that. You're technically not supposed to unless you're a gas dude, but I did it anyways. And you like spray it with Windex after, and if you got it, if there's any leaks, it's amazing. I put it on pretty tight, and I sprayed some Windex on it, and it's just like, whoa, still leaking. I thought I briefed it on pretty good, but I don't want to have any gas leaks, blow up my house, and tell the insurance company like, I disconnected it. I didn't check for leaks, but I did have a guy kind of overseeing me that does have his gas ticket for that. So he's a pro. Anyways, yeah. So you grab the channel lock like that, put that on the part that doesn't turn. You put your crescent wrench or your adjustable wrench on the nut, and then you hold it in place, and then you'll twist that off. So that's how you do it, so you don't bust the pipe in the wall. And now you can get your toilet off and rescue all the Tinky cars or something like that. So there we go. That is the top 5 things. So I would say that's like the basics of what you would need if you move out of the say you got your kids going off to college or something like that this September. Maybe they got an apartment with some buddies in it and stuff like that. It wouldn't hurt to say, hey kid, okay, you're gonna need this, you're gonna need this, you're gonna need this, and here's a link to this guy talking in his basement. So but yeah, okay, so I will go over once again. Let's get all this. I don't know. I'm not going to put the plunger up on the table here because who knows what kind of poo residue is on there. Ugh. Okay, so we're going to go over the top 5. Top 5. Okay, plumbing essentials. Here we go. Number 1, the hair catcher. That is so you don't need, well, it keeps the hair out, and so you don't need the drain clogger after that. But this let it sit, do what the instructions say, and be patient. You got to do that, of course. And another thing too, I bought some of this the other day. I bought 2. I always buy 2 of these, like if I need one or for some reason I don't have some in stock. Actually, I did have some in stock. I was just buying backup. I like to have things in backup because, like, your toilets always screw up on a Sunday, or your air conditioner always breaks on a Sunday on the hottest day of the year. Furnace always breaks on a Sunday, the coldest day of the year. Stuff like Christmas Eve or something. So yeah, so I got like 2.5 bottles of this now. So buy some backup because when it's slow, I got it right here. Dump it in and replenish. So rather than, oh man, I don't have time to get to the store or blah 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 blah. So anyways, I like having backup of stuff. I don't know. Maybe it's a pilot thing. Or maybe is that what OCD people do? I'm not sure. Okay, then if that doesn't work, we will get out our plunger. Make sure you got one of these bad boys. Boom. And you remember that little sink thing. If it's a double sink, hold a plug in the one side, or yeah, I guess it's called a plug, right? And yeah, there we go. And I've heard, I haven't seen it in action, but there's like these great big monsters super plungers that are kind of like an accordion type thing. And apparently those things are like powerful. So I don't know. It might be worth a try, but I like this with the little, I don't know, with that design rather than just the regular cup plunger, because that'll work in toilets and in kitchen sinks. So plunger number 3, and number 4, your adjustable wrench or crescent wrench, whatever you want to call it. I recommend 10 inches. So there you go. And then there's that guy. And your channel locks, or I wrote it down so because I'll never remember it, or your tongue and groove slip joint pliers. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. That concludes the top 5 plumbing essentials that you will need. I'm kind of surprised they came up with that for as a topic today. I had nothing like usual, so that's kind of cool. All right, let's see. What else we got here for the chat? It's cool that Jordan and Shecky are reunited. The dream team's back in the chat. So, all right, what else we got here? I'll just go kind of to the front. What else we got here? Oh, good point. Here we go. Yeah, Jordan was talking about same as the water overflow. Sometimes need to plug that. So that would be yeah, like so the water overflow on a tub or a sink. Yeah, good point. I don't know what would be best to cover that up. Duct tape. I don't know. Or something. But yeah, that's a good point there. For your sink and your tub, if you're plunging it, there's like a little water overflow. You gotta plug that. Good point. I forgot about that. Haven't had to do it in a while. Okay, what else we got here? All right, Shecky Pavel does indeed exist. Excellent. What's this? So Jordan's talking about Knipex is your favorite plier. What? I don't even know how to pronounce that. I'm gonna Google that right now. Knipex. Let's do a little Google search on that. Knipex. Oh, is that like that PEX plastic piping stuff? Oh yeah, what's this? Knipex. What do we got here? Oh yeah, they got some that looks like some pretty heavy duty pliers, man. I don't know. I would say it's Knipex. Made in Germany. Oh, Germany. Yeah, man. That's good. Okay. I'll bet you those are very good pliers. Yep. Okay. All right. What else we got here? Oh, what do we got here? Jordan also has funny shaped toilet drains, so the accordion plunger is needed. All right. You guys are singing over here too. Reunited. Ha ha ha. Okay. And oh, hey, we got a couple other people popping in here. There you go. So, hey, Chad. Thanks for showing up, man. I do like to be called so awesome, especially by the renowned CPA accountant Chad Elkins. So yeah, there we go. Check out Chad's channel. What's it called? The Chad Elkins Accounting Hour. And then I've interviewed Chad before, so it's good to see you, man. Check out Chad's. Like and subscribe to me too. And what else we got? Daniel's in the house here too. Hello, welcome thanks for showing up. And yeah, so everybody's saying hi just as I'm leaving. There we go. Hi, bye. Okay. Well, anyways, yeah, so that's about it for today. And if you came in late, you can watch the first part. I was talking about all kinds of interesting plumbing things, tools, guy stuff, man, and poop covered plungers. I don't know, man. I keep cleaning these things. Oh, another thing too. If you use hot water on this, like rinse it in the tub with hot water, it's more pliable, so you can get it in the toilet. Get all graphic on the Super Pilot-ish channel. Okay, cool. That's about it. Yeah, so today is Monday. Good. Nice day. Might go out to the airport today. I think I'll probably go flying tomorrow though. Anyways, yeah, so we're gonna do Monday. So I'll be back on Wednesday because I do this Monday, Wednesday, Friday at noon Eastern. We'll just kind of shut her down. So thank you for watching. Bye.